Silent Hill TDS, J. Leo, Hitchhikers, check. I'ma spit fire and propane. Keep a little baggie of some veggies, your romaine. Sloppy ass bitch tryna eat up the whole brain. While this bummy ass nigga still asking for more change. Get your taste buds lit, popping right under your tongue. Lighting up a sharp strain, feel like it's chopping your lungs. Smoke another leaf to the head, feeling like Danny Phantom. Got a medicine jar in my car full of zany samples. Running with the factions with my rations getting low. Get down on the flow, blood races like I'm whipping blow. Shit show for show, I don't know, I just release and go. Can't hear what you're saying, this sweet too loud and you're speaking low. Johnny smoking haze in a blaze, I got heat to throw. Then I'm let the heater flow and send it to the heat below. Think it's a game, I pick the dice before you let them roll. Think I'm insane, but from the start I never had control.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale of the moonlight? Have you ever laid with a demon with the flames by your bedside? Smoking the air, sipping on spirits, get the mood right, get the crew hype. Middle fingers to the blue lights, dancing on your grave while I gaze into the moonlight.
Rolling through the city, heart is empty, but I'm feeling frisky, knowing I can make it even though these niggas want it in me. Got some rolling papers and some bitches, yeah, we getting litty, feeling out of place. Fuck it, I got my niggas with me. We on a long road, smoking trees and bagging hoes. Love is faded, I'm jaded, consequences are never told. Running out of character, the real me is getting old. Facing the facade, 50 shades, and I fall below. I'm on some new shit, underworld a new bitch. Your loose lips tangle you up, I guess this news fits. I do this, spitting some fire in F doom hits. The sun god bringing some light, now watch your mood switch. Hieroglyphs when writing scripts, namaste but conquering. Conjuring some spirits in the valleys where they die and quit. Just a gladiator on a righteous tip, still sharp and steel, but I'm colder than the Arctic gets.
Chill. What is up? How's everybody doing tonight? It's your boy Wild Carmine in the building. I.O.W. Sports Late Night Owl Edition, episode 186. Yes, 186. I started a little bit late because I was going to see if Dallas was going to make a run, and well, Golden State is too much. All right. You can see they starting to bring the trophies out. Still a minute 30 left. Dallas is down by 13. They already conceded. They already pulled Luka. They already pulled Dinwiddie. Look like they pulled everybody, all the starters. It's a wrap. So that's over for that. But as always, that's the homie 40 Water, Silent Hill TDS, him and J. Leo. Pale Moon Devil Dance is the song. You see it's going on the bottom of the screen. Go show those cats some love. Go to YouTube, Hitchhikers. So YouTube, type in Hitchhikers. That is their YouTube page. And while you're over there on YouTube, please do not be shy on going over to I.O.W. Sports Network. See it's going on the bottom of the screen. That's where the YouTube channel is for all of I.O.W. Sports content. Every last bit of it. It's all there. Like, share, follow, and please hit that subscribe button. That bell notification lets you know every time we drop some new content. You can always follow us on Instagram at I.O.W. Sports Network. So take a little second, stop looking at your little Instagram models, and just go on over to I.O.W. Sports Network. Show us some love as well. We are also on the Twitter. Yes, we are on the Twitter, I.O.W. Sports 1. Give us a like, share, follow, and most importantly, please go on over to the Facebook page where you, yes, you, not you, but you, the listeners and the viewer. That page is about y'all. If you have content like a sports podcast or another podcast, it's your chance to show it. We don't mind. We're big on networking. That's the point of it. You got a small business, plug your business. And it's definitely more consumer friendly because it is you guys that create the content that gets the sports debates going, the water cooler talking, the sports memes laughing. That's what it's all about, you guys. And most importantly, see on the bottom of the screen on the I.O.W. Sports Network Facebook page, we do have a link to our merch. And as well, A Cash App. That Cash App right there. $30. Give an address. In return, you get the very most exclusive hat in the world. Only 3 people on the earth are walking around with that. That's myself, Detroit Mel, and our big homie Matt, one of our faithful listeners. It's an exclusive hat, but in order to get it, $30 to that Cash App address, and that hat will be coming to you. It's dope. I've been rocking it all day today. Yes, I rock it. I rock it when I be in the airport. They be like, "Yo, what you got on?" I'm like, "I got that I.O.W, baby." That's what I got. It's exclusive, very exclusive. But no, now that we got that out the way, let's see who we got in the comments today. What is yes, Anthony Price. What's up, Anthony Price? How you doing, my brother? How you doing? Yes, I would like to say Luka is amazing. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh my gosh, 32 and 13 proceed. Okay. But I told you, one of you guys gonna start getting hurt. Giancarlo hit the IL. Give it a little bit more time. John Judge be on his way on there too. Give it a minute. Just give it a minute. But congratulations, 32-13. Who'd y'all play again? Y'all probably play some bums. Like if it's Baltimore, Matt, don't be acting like y'all done something. All right. You're supposed to beat Baltimore. All right. You're supposed to beat those teams. You know. Oh, y'all beat Tampa Bay. Okay. Needless to say, Tampa's not bad. That's a good win. I give it to you. I give it to you. Yak it up, Matt. Just keep it up. Just keep it up. No. All right, look, Yankees are doing their thing. I'm not a hater. They doing their thing. You know, they supposed to. They pay for it every year. They always got one of the highest payrolls in the league. Better win. But no, look. Let's just go ahead and talk about the Western Conference Finals game. Just ended. They are about to do the trophy presentation. And when you look at that, your boy Wild Karma was right. Yeah, go back, go look at the footage. I said Warriors in 5. And sure enough, lo and behold, go check it. Warriors in 5. Let's look at Dallas first. All right. Valiant effort. But here's the thing that we know about Dallas and how this basketball team is set up. All right. Here's the truth about Dallas. Luka Doncic is amazing. Amazing. So I agree with you wholeheartedly, Anthony Price. Luka Doncic is amazing offensively. Something wasn't right with Clay. He figured it. Oh, yes, he definitely figured it out tonight. That boy was on fire tonight. I don't know what it was. But we'll get to that, and we'll get to the Warriors side in just a second. I want to look at Dallas first because they are the losers of this series. And look, it was bound to happen. What did you expect? Golden State, could have swept them. Should have swept them, in my opinion. But it is what it is. Dallas won that game 4 in Dallas, not too far from San Antonio or Aluda, Texas, where they unfortunately had that tragedy that day. So it just felt right that Dallas won that game. I'm not saying that's the reason why. Don't get my words twisted. I'm just saying, it felt right. Sentimental win. But check this out, guys. We got to be honest about Dallas. Of course, Luka is good. Luka is great. But he is a great offensive player. He is a liability on defense. So guess what? I know Jason Kidd had made the comments. I want him to be more LeBron James, less James Harden. Well, you just got a lighter James Harden. This is what Luka is. Luka Doncic is going to be ball dominant. He's going to be very productive on the offensive side, and he's going to be a liability on defensive side. That's just what he's going to be. So until Jason Kidd, which this is what's kind of odd to me, is Jason Kidd being the point guard that he was, and he's not trying to. I'm not saying make Luka play like Jason Kidd, because that doesn't make sense. Obviously, Jason Kidd was never the offensive or had the offensive skills that Luka has. So that's not going to happen. What I'm saying is Dallas won't be successful until they can find a way that Luka isn't the main focus in just about everything that you do offensively. If he's the one bringing up the ball, if he's the one getting all the assists, if he's the one getting all the points, if he's doing everything offensively, well, hell, what's the point of four other guys in? If you're going to have Luka do everything offensively for your offense, then what's the hell is the point for these four other guys? I mean, it's game style plays or the way that certain players play like this, like a Harden, like a Luka, that's very ball dominant, who literally has the ball on every offensive possession. Like you as a defense, you know what's coming. You're making yourself very predictable. Luka is phenomenal, but it's not necessary for him to be so ball dominant. If you saw in this series, it was Luka getting his points, and then there was at least two other Mavericks. Look, you can build with Jalen Brunson as your point guard. Jalen Brunson is nice. Jalen Brunson was getting, he had to average 20 in this series. He's a good mid-range shooter, and he's good at getting to the cup. That little point guard is good. Jalen Brunson is good. Let's not forget Spencer Dinwiddie maybe had one or two bad games, but primarily he was chipping in 20 plus. So you know what I'm saying? You got some players that you can help take some of the load off of Luka. But you know when they having them get majority of those points is when Luka's on the bench. Why does Luka have to be on the bench for Jalen Brunson to shine? Why does Luka have to be on the bench for Spencer to shine? I know Jason Kidd is smart enough to find a way that, hey, when I got these three guys on the floor, I can get scoring from three different options. It's possible. Don't tell me it's not possible. As great as Luka is, the offense doesn't always need to come from him. It's already been shown that you got guys on this team that could get the buckets. Same with how Porzingis was there. Did y'all know that Porzingis was averaging 20 points a game? The 2.5 years he was there in Dallas? But I'm pretty sure the same thing was happening from here. He's getting his points when Luka's sitting on the bench. How far is that going to get you as a franchise when you're not trusting in anybody else to get the points for you? It's like, you're not looking. You'll get yours. Just let Luka get his. Let's make sure we let Luka get his first, and then you'll get yours. How far is that going to get you when you're entrusting all of your offense out of one guy when there's plenty of other capable people. Look, Reggie Bullock. Yeah, Bullock. He's changed his name. Well, now he's enunciating his name a different way after 10 years in the league. Bullock. Oh, you talking about the place? Yeah. Who really thought Dallas was going to win the series? Well, I mean, nobody really thought Dallas was going to win, but I'm pretty sure people in Dallas thought they wanted him to win. Dinwiddie is a nice piece. Luka needs help around him. Dinwiddie, Brunson, and Luka, you can build a team around that. You can build a team around that. I mean, let's not say that Luka needs help. How about we start saying that Jason Kidd, the coach, needs to come up with a better scheme, offensive scheme that puts the whole team in rhythm, puts the whole team. You know why Golden State is so good? Look at this series, ball movement. Everybody literally on that roster from top to bottom contributed something. Whether it's rebounding, stealing, blocks, defense, scoring. But on their offensive side, the ball doesn't stick with one person. The ball moves. That's why Golden State is successful, because it's like, well, who's going to score? We don't know. Yeah, we assume it's going to be Steph. We assume it's going to be Clay. But it's ball movement. The ball sits in one hand on Dallas' side. And he's the one that's pretty much controlling everything on offense. How is that successful basketball? Yeah, it gets you to the Western Conference Finals. Whoop-de-damn do. So we know what your ceiling is. It's not championships. Ask James Harden about it. This is the same offensive scheme of James Harden. Ask him how many championships he got to have. You can't have the same dude. One dude. You can't have one dude literally in rhythm and all his other teammates out of rhythm because they just waiting to get a chance. How do you get in rhythm? It's no way. I know Luke is good. Luka don't trust nobody. It's like LeBron. He wants the ball in his hands at all time. He had 14, 31, 20, 15, and 10 Brunson points totals. You have to have players with a particular skill set to run an offense like Golden State, and unfortunately, Luka ain't that type of player. Ball dominance is the only way Luka can dominate. Yeah. Ball movement, yes, but Dallas doesn't have much else to compete with Golden State. Athletically, they outclassed the Mavs by a mile. And I hear what you're saying, but it's not like Mavericks. They showed at least in one game they could put up double digits on Golden State. I mean, Golden State, there was a couple of times they had to come back and win some games. So it's not like they can't get up on Golden State. Those games happen when Dinwiddie's getting his buckets. Jalen Brunson was getting his buckets. And in game 4, Bullock was raining threes. The whole team couldn't miss from 3. I don't think it needs to be a perfect storm for them to beat Golden State. It's just that when you run this same style of offense, since Luka's been in Dallas, some of these players have already been in that same system with Luka since 2018. This is the style of offense that they know. And it's going to cap the franchise. It's going to cap it. It's not going to bring a championship. It's not playoff. It's not championship winning style of play. It's just not. Dallas defense is good, but it ain't that damn good. So, that game 4 that they had was an anomaly. Scott, what's up? Happy Friday Eve. Dallas has to do something different. And the first answer can't be, oh, get him help. I think some of the things, some of the basketball or sports people that watch it, the talking heads are going to say, get him help, get him help. No. Let's break down the offensive scheme of Dallas and look how it is all 100% predicated off of Luka Doncic. What happens if Luka gets hurt? We've been so damn needed of Luka. How the hell are the Mavericks going to be able to have some kind of offensive identity if Luka gets hurt and misses an extended amount of time? It's almost here's a good analogy. So what's homeboy's name? The coach, Matt Rule in Carolina. Got the job because he's like, here's my game plan I got for Christian McCaffrey in my offense. I'm predicated around Christian McCaffrey. And guess what's been happening with his offense the last 2 years in Carolina? It's been non-existent because he got the job with 100% anticipation of having Christian McCaffrey be the catalyst of his offense. And Christian McCaffrey has been hurt the last 2 years. Now you get what you get out of Carolina. The offense is a damn joke because he ain't made no adjustments, because he's like, I'm so hell-bent on making sure my offense fits around Christian McCaffrey. I don't know what to do when he's not here. It's almost in the same sense right here in Dallas, where if Luka was to get hurt, what would Dallas look like? It'll take a minute, but in my opinion, I think they might look better because it's not predicated off of just one guy. I'm pretty sure it had to be better ball movement. Jalen Brunson could run the point. I like Jalen Brunson. Have more faith in the guy. You know, come on, you got Spencer Dinwiddie coming off the bench, giving you 20 points a game. Maybe insert him in the starting lineup. I get how great Luka is on offense. I get it. But he's a liability on defense. So good luck with that. How good is the 30 points he's going to give you if he's giving up 35? I know Spencer plays defense. The Mavericks fired a good coach and GM and traded a good big man named Kristaps Porzingis, away just so Luka can run James Harden offense. And it's going to cap their franchise. It's going to cap their franchise. Good point, man. You can't give Luka help until he changed his style of play. That's my point, Anthony. That's my biggest point. You have to look at the style of play and the way that you're running the offense first before you can say that, yeah, we need to get him help. So pretty much what I'm saying is the Dallas Mavericks need to go ahead, not break this team up. You can add some pieces. Of course, there's always an upgrade, a couple of pieces. You could definitely upgrade some pieces. If there's some pieces that's want to come to Dallas and you can afford them, bring them on. But you're not going to win a championship by living and dying by Luka. He's not the best player in the world to do that for you yet. He's not that. He's not that guy yet. He's damn good on offense. Amazing. Put on some amazing performances offensively so far in his playoffs. Or in this playoffs, because they now eliminated. But you're not going to win a championship by living or dying by Luka Doncic. Because first of all, he's not a complete player for that to happen. If he was if he's at least putting in 70% effort on defense, we having a different conversation. Because hell, with the NBA, you ain't even got to put in half the effort to be a good defensive player. You can put in at least 50 to 60% effort of the time, and you're a good defensive player in the NBA. That's how bad the NBA has been when it comes to defense. So don't get me started on that part. But I'm just saying, like, if this guy was more consistent and tough on the defensive end and had better ball movement, and I'm not shitting on Luka's assisting skills, but just like James Harden, who has good assisting skills, they're not looking to assist first. They're always looking to score first. And then when they figured out that, hey, I can't get out this triple team, let me pass. Hey, I can't get out this double team. Now I'm a pass. Like Luka and James Harden pass out of necessity to get out of trouble when at the final straw, because you're looking at, hey, let me find a way to get out this double or triple team first before I pass. They still think they can get out some trouble. You believe that they got a squad to win it all. The way it's constructed right now, not break down the game plan, the roster tonight. If you're going just based off the roster on paper, I mean, you got a playoff team, not to win it all. You got a playoff team in Dallas, just how they're constructed. I'm just saying you can be more if you run an offense that is predicated on ball movement and getting everybody else involved. Because if you look at the defensive scheme that Golden State did, Andrew Wiggins did a hell of a job. Shout out to him. The Golden State is looking to, one, prevent the basketball to get to Luka. So if Luka gives the ball up, they're doing all they can to make sure that he don't get it back. That was one of the biggest things that I took away from Steve Kerr and that game plan in that whole series. If Luka gave up the ball, just go back and watch those 5 games. If Luka gives up the ball, Andrew Wiggins pretty much cut off every passing lane that Luka could not get the basketball back. So therefore, the main catalyst of your offense, Luka Doncic, and you're not allowing him to get the ball back, you cut off Dallas's offense. You cut it off. Because if I'm not allowing Luka Doncic to get the basketball, which you're predicated off, 100% predicated off, your offense is dead. That's why having ball dominant players, one single ball dominant player on your offense does not get you championships. Because when you do have the ball, you're going to see a double team. I'm going to force you to pass. I don't want you scoring. You're literally falling right into the hands of your opponent. You're shooting your own self in the foot. I mean, it's baffling to me that this style of basketball exists. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe it exists. Every team needs a PJ Tucker, someone solid on defense, can build a better bench, give Lucas some breaks. I like PJ Tucker defense. That's it. He's not consistent enough to be as a shooter, to be a threat on offense. My only thing about him is him playing 36 minutes with the Miami Heat. I'm not understanding some of that shit. I can understand him playing when you want to slow down the opponent. You know, their shooting guard, and put him on them, but not 36 minutes where he's only taking 4 or 5 attempts, and 4 of those attempts at the 3-point line because he's just standing there for that side three, and he's already missed 4 of them or go 0 for 4. He's not consistent enough on the offensive side. So, I get what you're saying though. That's one point. They need more players than just Luka. The roster right now, you just said it, not a championship roster. Upgrade the roster is a must. And I don't mind. And yes, I don't. So I'm trying to phrase this right, man, because I don't think that the roster right now is a championship roster. But I'm also saying that you see there's flashes that he can get contribution, that Luka can get some help. But the way that they run the offensive scheme, I think, caps the team. If that makes sense. So if you upgrade the roster, I say you definitely keep Jalen Brunson. You definitely keep Spencer Dinwiddie. Finney Smith, you keep. Kleber, you keep. I'm leaning towards you keep Hardaway Jr. I know he's been hurt the last few weeks, so he didn't play a lot of playoff basketball. I say you keep Hardaway Jr. And then probably anybody else not outside of that, people that I just named, you can look for an upgraded style of at their position. And if you can't, then you bring the people back. If I'm general manager of Dallas, but as in like going out of like, if there's a free agent that's willing to come, of the likes of like a Kawhi Leonard, or Paul George wants to come, or I would entertain it. I would definitely entertain it. But I guess my overall point is it's not necessary to freak out and go and try to make a big three or bring in another max contract player, I should say. Because right now, I think Coach Luka is your max contract player if he's up for extension or whenever you want to pay him. And then everybody else, like the Brunson, the Spencer Dinwiddie, you make sure you keep them happy. You don't have to max contract them, because I don't think they're max contract worthy type of players. But I think they're important that they can to the Dallas Mavericks. I think they're very important to the Dallas Mavericks. But no need to break your bank on trying to bring in, another max contract player. I don't think it's necessary. Just, small upgrades if need be, but don't break the bank on somebody. Because I don't think Dallas is that far off. I just personally, just that style of offense. But can Luka change? Can Luka not, can he play off the ball? He gotta find a way to play better defense. That's what I doubt. I'm hoping that more coaches would be able to start preaching to these players like, hey, defense is important too. Yeah, that part, yeah, it's important too. Because just imagine some of the more possessions that you can get offensively if you play good defense. Get a rebound, box out, get a steal, get a block. But I don't think Dallas is that far off. You don't have to go crazy and go get another max contract player. The roster's fine. They can add another all-star to upgrade, but that all-star will be doing the exact same thing everyone else was doing, watching Luka play 105 and waiting for him to go to the bench to get theirs. Yep, which is what I said earlier, man. And usually, hey, just so y'all know, I go to Melvin Wall about my basketball advice. So when he's kind of saying the same things I'm saying, I think I'm doing all right for myself. I think I'm doing good. But no, Dallas, you can't play you can't play 105 basketball, 105 on offense, on your offensive best possessions. You can't just be that one guy against a very good defensive team in Golden State. And that's why Golden State is a dynasty, in my opinion, of what they've been doing since 2014. And you can easily say for 2012 when Mark Jackson was there, he was getting them to the second, third rounds in the playoffs, and then unfortunately got fired. And then Mark Jackson uh, built something that Steve Kerr has added on to. So I don't like when they shoot the three, hold the post, miss and not try to follow up, then don't get back on defense. That's the NBA. That's the NBA. They actually downgraded their roster so they can play Luka ball by getting rid of Porzingis and starting Powell and Kleba. Whew. And they definitely downsized too. But a lot of teams are playing more small ball in the NBA. I mean, look at how Golden State, Kayvon Looney is their biggest player, if I'm correct. Which, by the way, had a hell of a playoff series. My goodness. But let's switch over to the Golden State side. Obviously, to me, I don't think anybody is surprised that they won the series. Here's the thing. In the Luka, LeBron, Harden, Westbrook style offense, you actually need lesser players around them because the damn salary caps won't allow good players around him. Got Dinwiddie back in the KP deal. No, yes, they did get Spencer Dinwiddie back when at the trade deadline this past season. They traded KP to Washington, and Washington sent Dinwiddie back. So yeah, that was a good move. So you do help your roster there, but Porzingis was averaging 20 a game, but majority of that is when Luka was sitting on the bench. I mean, go check him out. Go check it out when the times that KP was getting his. I mean, this is what I'm saying about stats sometimes, especially when it comes to basketball, especially when people love that Russell Westbrook triple double shit. You got to break down when are you doing this production? Are you doing this production when your team is getting blown out and you're trying to get back, or is it you're doing this in the middle of a close game? You guys are going back and forth, a competitive game. Is your team leading at any type of point of the game? So don't give me 10 points in the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter after your team's been blown out by 25 points. I'm not respecting that. To me, that's hogwash. Oh, he's giving max effort. Yeah, your team's blown out by 25 points. Now you're giving effort. How about you clean up some of them turnovers? Not because of the side grab, because no really good player ain't going to be. I know watching Luka play. I get you, man. No, you bring up a good fact though. If I'm a great player that I know I can hold a franchise on my back, why would I join another player just to watch him dribble the clock out? I 100% feel you on that. Hey, don't be giving me the damn ball with 3 seconds left on the shot clock, and now I got to make, chicken salad out of chicken shit. You bring up a good point, man. Good point, though. But let's on Golden State side. Look, Golden State is to me should be the blueprint on how you set up a team. Get your core players. Steph, Clay, Draymond. They've been the foundation of that franchise. Everything else has been interchangeable. Great drafting by the Warriors front office. You draft Kayvon Looney, contributed immensely in this series. Kayvon Looney had a hell of a series. His defense was phenomenal. His rebound was phenomenal. I mean, given that offense second chance points opportunities, that's dangerous. You got to take into account his contribution on what he did in this series. Jordan Poole, drafted him. Just overall, what Jordan Poole has turned into. His numbers got better year after year. I mean, his numbers were so good when Clay got hurt. They started the playoff. Does anybody not recall that in the first series, first round, I think Golden State was playing Denver. Steph was coming off the bench. Yes, Steph Curry was coming off the bench because damn Jordan Poole was playing so damn good that it wasn't no rush back because Steph had probably missed the last 2-3 weeks of the regular season, was able to not overdo it in the first round because Jordan Poole was playing his ass off, playing lights out. That's great luxury to have. That's fantastic luxury to have. I mean, had Gary Payton II not got hurt against Memphis, I'm pretty sure he'd been part of that whole collection of other bench players and reserves that were contributed to the Golden State Warriors. I mean, the Warriors are just a damn good team, man. Very complete. And the times that you see them lose, more times than not, they shot themselves in the foot. Then another team has actually gone in there and beat them. Either they're not making their shots, causing turnovers. But they usually, when they lose, is because they were usually 9 times out of 10 beating themselves, shooting themselves in the foot. Because in order to beat that team, you got to be on top of your game. Like, not just offensive wise. You better be able to make a majority of your shots, and you better be able to get some damn stops. You better be able to defend. I mean, and let's not forget the ball movement on the offensive side is like a work of magic, man. It's a work of art. 18, 12, 12, 6, and 5. Yeah. Yeah, Looney did his thing, bro. He did his thing. But I mean, it's amazing how the contribution from any and every player comes from Golden State. It's baffling sometimes. The a normal person who doesn't 100% watch basketball, they can honestly, yeah, Clay and Steph. But those true people who actually watch the Golden State Warriors, man, will realize that, man, they are just so damn complete. And the draft and the job they're doing with the draft choices that they get. And hell, let's not forget that, man, what a great trade to go get Andrew Wiggins. I mean, that was a great move. Y'all remember seeing the clip of Nick Wright being totally wrong? Oh, that Golden State Warriors are never going to win again after getting Andrew Wiggins. Yeah, shut the hell up, Nick. Wrong. Nick, wrong. You wrong all the time. That fool. Now, y'all saw the internet gave it back to him. Yeah. That's why sometimes all the things that people say in these talking heads, yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir, ESPN use wants me to say it's this ways or that ways. You want me to scream too? Stay off the weed. Yeah, listen to that fool if you want to. I'm telling you, man. People watch the Golden State Warriors. They are the closest thing to pure basketball as it gets in the NBA. They got some 2022 razzle dazzle on it. They do. They do. They found a way to take literally the foundation of basketball and bring it into today's world with some flashiness. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's poetry. I mean, it's it, it's the damn near closest to purest form of basketball that there is, and I'm here for it. So I'm going to enjoy this little dynasty that Golden State is on. I enjoy it, and it's not about me basketball. It's so team oriented. That's why I love it because it has to take some strong minded team to say, hey, yeah, we won 73 games. But hey, Kevin Durant, man, would you like to be part of this? And we're gonna let you be the focal point of the offense. Let's be real. They didn't need it. I like to find somebody that would disagree with me that say, oh yeah, that 73-9 team needed Kevin Durant. Come on. We can have this debate all night. But it takes individuals like that core group of Clay, Steph, and Draymond. They have been the common denominator of this whole Golden State success. They've been the common denominators. They've been dishing and switching, styling and profiling in my Clyde Fraser voice. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Well, we got one person, we got one team locked down. That's a lie. What makes you think they needed a damn? They didn't need Kevin Durant. Come on, we not doing that, man. They needed Kevin to come on. They didn't need Kevin Durant. One Kevin Durant is one thing. They didn't need Kevin Durant. Wants and needs are to me are the same are not the same thing. Yeah, they may have lost to the Cavs, but don't mean that they couldn't have beat them. When they lost to the Cavs in 2016, that it went to what, game 6 or game 7? Because it wasn't a sweep. Now, if they got swept, I'm like, oh man, I see why they gonna get Kevin Durant. You just got swept. You just got your ass whooped. That wasn't no ass whooping. It took a last second shot by Kyrie to get that series. That was a very competitive series. If you ask me, the teams were quite equal. They didn't need Kevin Durant. If they was getting they heads blown off, then I would agree with you. But that wasn't the case. Needed? Come on, man. You know the difference between needs and wants, right? There's a difference. Okay, so game 7, they lost a 3-1 lead, losing 3 straight games to lose a series is very close to a sweep. Come on, man. We're not doing that. No. If you were up 3-1, they got comfortable. That's what happened. They thought they had it in the bag and they didn't close it. You can't say being up 3-1. Say I need Kevin Durant to beat that. No, man. No, man. Mm-mm. Absolutely not. Needs and wants are two different things. They didn't need Kevin Durant. You up 3-1. That's your fault you lost that series. Close the deal. You already shown you were the better team. Finish it. That was that was a mental breakdown. And I believe that was when it didn't Draymond got suspended. That old fake step over or whatever had happened, kicked LeBron in the nuts shit. So yeah, I can't rock with that one, man. But let's look at the East. I think what game 6 tonight in Boston. I believe it's game 6. Let me double check. I don't think it really matters. Let's just call it what it is. Let's go ahead and start previewing Boston and Golden State. Yes, game 6 tonight in Boston, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't see it going back to Miami. I might be right again on this one. I said Boston in 6. And I said Golden State in 5. Damn, I should start betting. But knowing my luck, Vegas will make something happen weird. But let's talk about the matchup. If you ask me, that Golden State and Boston kind of match up the same. Two teams that are play small ball. They both get contributions, not just from their star players. Both their benches do add. Two reasons why they needed KD. One, OKC with KD had the Warriors down 3-1. And two, bringing KD, get rid of the OKC threat. And also, hey, interesting logic. Still don't agree with it. I like your logic, though. You know, I give it to you. Nice thought processes. Yeah. 73-9 team don't need anybody, KD got hurt. Kawhi and Toronto mopped the floor. Now that don't forget, Clay got hurt too. Clay got hurt too. You know, let's Clay got hurt in that series too, and he's a big part of that whole thing with the Warriors. I mean, there's a lot of variables that went into that Toronto series, but I mean, I like your thought process, man. Still don't agree with it. But Miami's going to have to play a perfect game. They're going to have to be sound on their defensive, no open threes. They're going to have to guard everybody because you see how Boston operates. Marcus Smart is going to get his off the bench. If he's getting his, that's trouble. He's the energy guy. He's going to get the crowd pumped into it. Got to make Jaylen Brown absent, and you damn sure better play the perfect defense on Jason Tatum. Because those three are the spark plugs. So if you kill the spark plug, you kill the engine. Miami needs somebody else not named Jimmy Butler to have some kind of good offensive production. Jimmy Butler can't be the Only person contributing on offense. Duncan Robinson's got to make some threes. Tyler Hero got to get healthy, get on the court, and he has to contribute on offense. Bam Adebayo, you got to give me at least 20 points. I know you're going to play defense. I know you're going to play rebounds. But Bam, you gotta give me 20 points. You got to. That performance that he had in game 3, he's going to have to do it here. Where he hit, I think he check my stats, Matt. I think he put up at least 25, 20, 25, 29, something. Had a double-double, I believe. 13 rebounds or something like that. But he's going to have to get 20 plus. He has to get at least 12 rebounds. So Bam's going to have to double-double. But he's going to have to hit double figures. It was game 3 that I think Bam went off against Boston, in Boston. That was the game that I think Jimmy Butler missed the whole second half. Game 3, I believe. So Bam's going to have to do his thing. Victor Oladipo. I know he's been having injury problems the last 4 years. Haven't seen a lot of the court. But let's not forget that man was the franchise player in Indiana with the Pacers. Averaging almost 24, 25 points a game. Right after Paul George left, he was the man in Indiana, scoring 20, 25 points a game. So he has it in him. Okay, 31, 10, and 6. Is that's what he did? 31 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists? Or was that 6 blocks or something like that? I can't remember. Refresh my memory for sure. I know he did the 31 and 10. So that was a double-double part. 31 points and 10 rebounds. He balled out that game. I know that for sure. And then 6 assists. Okay. Hey, Kobe, you didn't have to rush home, bro. The replay is always ready on the YouTube. But Miami's gonna have to play the perfect game to beat Boston. And Boston, they it's better for you to close this game out here at home. Because I fear if you go back to Miami for game 7, I'm not a big component in home court advantage in basketball. Maybe more in football, I'm more inclined to give the home team that slight advantage. But in basketball, it's either you make your shots or you don't. And both teams have won in each other's houses anyway. Because Miami's won in Boston and Boston has won in Miami. Rufy's come into play in Miami. hey, Miami's a wild town. I've been down there once. Yeah, I'm not I'm not going to Miami on on a regular. That's not my type of scene. Yeah, I saw that Kofi. The Rangers lost. They're the NHL hockey series. They are down 3-2. They are down 3-2. So I'm glad you brought that up, Cole. Shout out to some hockey because the Carolina Hurricanes, they beat them. They're up 3-2. They got the city in Raleigh going crazy out here right now with their hockey. It's going crazy. It's going nuts. Oh, but no, look. I know, Matt, you say Heat in 7. And, you're not a fan of Boston. But I'm sorry, brother. It's about to be a wrap. Friday night. Yeah, he's still going. You just let Mel do what he do. But no, look, appreciate everybody. Appreciate you guys stopping in, watching the show. Go back, watch the replay. You watch it from the beginning. But we will see y'all on Monday, the 23rd hour on Monday, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same wildcard mark. Folks, y'all be safe out there. As y'all know earlier in the events earlier this week, go hug your loved ones. Go hug your peoples. Kiss them. Tell them you love them. Put all the hate and all that other shit to the side, because life is short. Life is precious. And most importantly, hey, go love and hug on somebody. Let's kill this hate in this world. Sad situation that happened in Texas earlier this week. Sad situation that happened in Buffalo. We didn't even get a chance to grieve over the situation that happened in Buffalo properly before this situation happened in Texas. So, man, we got to take care of each other out here, y'all. Kill the hate. Spread the love and the peace. Matter of fact, I'm about to go lay it down because your boy got work in the morning. I will see y'all Monday, 23rd hour, same line, power more. Peace and love. Have a very happy Memorial Day.
Yeah. Sound like I.O.W. Let's get it. Let's go. Yeah. Alright, let me get serious this time. Yo, I'm on my God of War shit. All the war spits, let the bass kick, nigga, feel the fucking floor lift. Watch your pores rip from these razor blade fingertips. Smoke hit your face like a hammer fist. Outstanding with suicidal flow. Nose diving to a free fall. Speedball, cannonball, jerking out on Adderall. I just watch the bodies fall. Supercharged like Dragon Ball. When I spit this fire out my mouth, you hear the dragon skull. Daily with explosiveness, just softer than some woven silk. Grinding rappers, flesh in the syrup and call it muscle milk. So nutritious, my hunger forever endless. I'm vicious and bloodthirsty, my nigga. I handle business pretentious, I leave them injured. Eating pickles for dinner, underground like not the splinter. Then hibernate for the winter. Illiterate, so I can give a fuck about the sentence. Belligerent, so I don't give a fuck about repentance. Johnny plays with a bag of haze, open road spirits. I'm forced to be reckoned with when I'm beating all limits. These lyrics are packed with venom. Rattlesnakes in the kitchen, cooking a recipe full of poison. I leave them finished.
Come to punches, yo, I only landed threes. These thick fighting MCs is copping plan B. Never was a M fan, they can't stand me. Been dope since before Hope sampled Annie. If it's smoke, I ain't gon' blame the jammy, cause folk, my hands is nicer than your granddaddy. Don't spar unless you a piece and a half. If you same boat when I put feet on the track, I fuck MCs up, I'm bringing evil back. Yea, though I walk through the valley, I push it. They gon' find rappers that got at me in my footprints. The embodiment of cocaine and no-dos. I got a habit of pulling souls from nose holes. Open your own hole, sugar, you sweet. If it's BP, I'll bring it to your door like Uber Eats.
Deliver a fade to all you niggas, I just wanna unload. Bask in the scream of my foes, find a way to compose. The access way of my throat, pull them fuse up the dope. Blow a ring of the smoke, terrorize all the small fires, wash them down with a coke.
Viciously viscous, I flow like rape whispers. You wishless spitters or beat the Big Dipper. Front away, bitch, you ain't clapping shit. Keep playing G, the mask don't fit. You tonic water MCs minus the flavor. I'm the illest since my mom went into labor. Sick with it, slick with it, punchlines is a major. You motherfuckers to sit back.